very much. Now, suppose ghost sighting in Northern Ireland is causing traffic chaos. Residents of the small Irish town of Coal Island in County Tyrone are reporting scores of cars flooding their roads with people trying to catch a glimpse of the ghostly apparition. Well, Rachel Harrison has been to investigate for us.
Ghost hunters may be flocking to the village of Brackville to view the so-called White Lady, but the locals are divided about whether or not she truly exists.
I've lived here approximately 64 years.
And have you ever seen said ghost?
No, I have not.
If it was looked into from a historical point of view, that there may be more to this area than actually meets the eye.
Now, the accounts from locals that I've heard all differ. Some say they've seen an old lady passing across the road, others say she's young and in her 30s, and others say it's purely a column of mist.
Now, I have to confess I'm not entirely sure that I believe in ghosts, but if there's something here, I'm hoping to catch it on camera for you to see.
Is she friendly?
She's got a real face on her. She's quite an angry person. So she is.
Should we leave her be?
Now, I have to say I didn't see anything, but I definitely think it's time to go.
Well, scary stuff. Well, let's cross now to Belfast and speak to Warren Coates. He's a gentleman that you saw in Rachel's report there. He's also a member of the Northern Ireland Paranormal Research Association. Warren, good to see you again on the programme. So, did you see anything last night?
Emma, good morning. There was a couple of wee things happened. Obviously, it was a cold night. We were aware of a presence of an oldish woman on the location. We had actually done a thing about 4 or 5 years ago, and we'd actually in the same area and we'd had the same sort of thing. But it was quite a quiet night. Unfortunately, there was an awful lot of cars coming down to sightsee as well, you know. But as I say, we got a few wee things, but nothing concrete. It would definitely have to be investigated a lot more in depth.
You mentioned the cars. I mean, it's causing traffic chaos in the area, isn't it? Lots of tourists coming to have a look. I mean, skeptics will say it's just a money spinner.
Well, that's it. I mean, last night we were there for maybe an hour and a half, and the amount of cars that were coming down a very, very small, narrow country road with bad bends. And, you know, it is, I mean, people are obviously driving down to see something, but they're causing problems. There's no money being involved. Now, all the stuff we do, all the investigation work we do is all free of charge to the public. You know, so like our group or nothing, we would do and conducting investigations, we'd be taking no money. But I dare say there is people would probably maybe want to jump on the bandwagon to throw a white sheet over their head or something to go out and sort of pretend they are something.
Yeah, interesting actually, because we spoke to that local resident in the report there. He's lived in the area for over 6 years and he says it's just a bit of old baloney. But let's say there is something there. What is it? Who is she, do you think?
Well, it could be. I mean, we actually looked into the details several years ago when they were done the investigation, and at first what we found, there was actually 2 fatal accidents in the area. And then on the actual location itself, there is a lot of stories about an old woman that there was something tied in with her land that, you know, until the land was taken off her, and basically she can't move on, her spirit can't move on until this is sort of sorted out. And unfortunately, it hasn't been sorted out yet. And say we thought it was all done and dusted, but over the past couple of weeks, or the past week and a half, you know, since we've been doing this again, there's definitely something needs to be done, because it's going to end up causing an accident just because there is so many sightseers down to try and just to see it, sort of thing. OK,
well, good luck with your investigations, Warren. Thanks very much for coming on board. Warren Coates there. Do you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't want to, because they scare me and they keep me up.
I
don't
get
like
very
them at
scared
all.
about ghosts.
There seems to be quite a lot of evidence around, isn't there? Especially in Ireland. Still to come on our programme this morning.